Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mother 3. I need to get some money. Last time, we arrived here in New Pork City, where indeed we have found out that Porky is in charge of everything. Yeah, Porky from the last game. And, well, things are going weird because everyone from Tazmily is here for some reason. Anyway, Boney ran off, so we need to find him. Oh, and I want to get some food. And I wish I had done this before Boney ran off, because I need to fill him up on hot dog sushi, because right now that is the only thing that's really affordable. So just fill him up, and that should be fine. And let me deposit my money again, and then we'll be off to find Boney. Probably should have done this off screen, but oh well, c'est la vie. So, in the theater there was a stinky smell because the sewer was open and a stink bug had gotten in there. There was also another place that was stinky, and that is in here. This guy was talking about something. Been hearing the dog whimpering for a while. I think it's somewhere right below us. I can't go and check it out, though. The reason being that I'm afraid of dogs. Seriously, their noses are wet, they wag their tails, they lick people's faces. I totally can't handle that. So, could you look for the dog instead? Yeah, well, obviously. Really? You must like dogs then. I love dogs. So you're gonna look for me? Okay, I'll open this heavy cover. I'm putting myself at major risk, though. Okay, I'll open the sewer entrance for you. Here goes nothing. And they didn't animate it. Okay. Anyway, down into the sewers we go, and, wow, this looks familiar. Looks like the, oh, we go across here. Looks like the sewers from Earthbound. That's Boney barking. He must be nearby. And luckily there are only 2 new enemies to log in here. Let's see if I can't get a back sprite. Yes. Metal attack roach. Am I going to kill it first round? I am. Okay, so it didn't even get the front sprite yet. Easily remedied, seeing as there's another. Ooh, dish level 52. Oh, we got a present. Secret herb. Okay. Anyway, let's show off the front sprite. And there it is. I must kill it again. Oh, I didn't kill it the first time. First round. There we go. And Kumator's level open up, and we're gonna need it. Offense, defense, speed. Nice. Alright, where are you, Boney buddy? And here are other new enemies. We have the Putrid Moldy Man. So attack, attack, and you use your Siren Beetle on that one. There we go. Yeah, we're almost done with our, oh, what's it called? Our monster book thing. Always forgetting the name of that thing. Oh well. I'm concentrating on doing this right now. Oh, that's not too bad. I don't plan on giving Lucas any food anytime soon, so it's okay. Alright. Lucas, 53. If only Boney were here getting levels. Where are you, buddy? Oh, some good stats up. Let's see, not over there. Not over there. Luckily there's a hot spring right there, I guess. But let's go in here first. There's a trash can here. Look inside it. Ta-da! It's a magic pudding. Alright. Trash pudding. Yum. And a saltwater gun that I don't need. And a bad guy. Alright, let's take a dip. I'm not sure if we should trust a sewer spring, but oh, I'll take what you can get. Alright, feeling good. So you can grind here if you like. We are getting some pretty good experience, but we should probably get Boney back first. Make it worth it. Alright, got those roaches. Now, Need to find that doggy. Ooh, Kumatora's feeling feverish. Alright. What's she gonna learn next? And Lucas. I should, probably, get them to get their fever to break before I do anything else. So what do you have? Oh, I don't have any money right now because I deposited all of it. But I don't think you'll have anything I really need. He does have some cheaper stuff. But there's just basic stuff that you might need to fill up on if you want to. Anyway, I'll be right back as soon as my fever breaks. Okay, Kumatora was first. PK Fire Omega, that will be useful. And Lucas shouldn't be too long. BSI Counter Omega, ooh, those are some good ones. Alright. What is this place? Door won't open and there's no one inside. No one inside. No one inside. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you probably just saw what was there, but I want to explore first. Oh, but this is where we need to go anyway, because we need to be up here. Woof woof. I chased off the strange-smelling bug and somehow wound up here. Yeah, Bonnie's back. But yeah, you might have gotten a glimpse of something. But never mind, look what's in the next room. Look who it is. Yeah, we haven't seen this guy since, we haven't seen this guy for years. Remember when Tazmily kind of got taken over by the happy boxes and stuff? Leader just kind of disappeared. Well, here he is. And there's that guy in the theater saying that our leader wanted to speak to us. So this is who he was referring to. And he speaks. Yes, it's me, Leader, the bell ringer. It must be a real shock to hear me speaking for once. It wasn't that I couldn't talk all this time, I simply chose not to. As I rang that crossroad bell, deep inside my heart I had decided I would speak to no one. But the secrets I've been guarding are now starting to leak out. Lucas, the time has come to tell you everything. What I'm about to tell you, you might not want to know. Even so, you absolutely must hear it. It will be a very long story, but please listen to it all. Yes, we will. Given who you are and how you've lived, what I have to say will tear at your hearts. And there's just so much to tell. So I decided to have the stink bug trembling behind me and memorize everything I say. Ready, Mr. Stinkbug? Long ago, there existed a world different from what the people of these islands think of. The world was incredibly big. More people lived on this world than there are grains of sand on these nowhere islands. I know it may be hard to imagine, but such a world once existed. Understand? Yes. At some point, the world wound up destroyed. Naturally, it was humans who destroyed it. In the back of their minds, everyone had an inkling that it would happen at some point. And then it really did happen. And so, the world is no more. Everything so far has been about the end of the world. Do you understand all of it? Just before the end of the world, a white ship came to these islands. On it were all the people of Tazmily Village. Yes. Aboard the white ship were those few who had some managed to escape the world. The people on the ship still went by their names from the previous world. The white ship plan had been set in place before the world was destroyed. And although they're a part of the world, these Nowhere Islands are a special place. They were the one place that would remain even if the world was lost. The one and only place where people could survive. And so the White Ship arrived at these islands. Everything so far has been about the White Ship. Did you understand all of it? Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? The reason these islands are special is because they harbor a giant dragon nearly as large as the islands themselves. Long, long ago, people lived together with the dragon. However, at some point in time, the people and the dragon could no longer coexist. So, using the 7 needles, the dragon was placed into a long, long sleep by the ancestors of the Magipsy people who have lived here since ancient times. Ever since, the Magipsies have guarded the needles, in an effort to prevent the dragon from being woken until its power is truly needed. Thus, until the time of its awakening, the dragon continued to sleep as the power of the earth itself. And so, because of the tremendous energy of the dragon hidden deep below, these islands were protected from the end of the world. Everything so far has been about the dragon and the Magipsies. Did you understand all of it? Those who came aboard the White Ship feared another end of the world more than anything else. They felt that the world's destruction was a direct result of the way they had lived. The people of the White Ship discussed things at great length. They shared their wisdom and spoke with grave seriousness. And then they arrived at their conclusion. They decided to completely erase everyone's memory of the previous world, and start their lives over with new rules and new roles. Yes, in short, everyone who would play out the ideal story that they had come up with. That is what happened. The people would restart their lives in a simple, peaceful village, in the kind of place they wished they had grown up in. They would erase their memory of everything, the world, their belongings, their rules. And then they would begin their new lives. Everyone's old memories would be reset and replaced with a newly created story. And thus the village of Tazmily came to be. However, it was necessary to record the fact that the memory replacement had taken place. The Hummingbird Egg was the device used to store the memories of the White Ship people. Wes and his son Duster, both playing the roles of thieves, were set to take action should a dangerous situation occur. Remember when they went to Oso Castle? They went there to receive the secret of the people of the White Ship. And there's one other thing. Me. It was essential that one person retain memory of the previous world. To sort of keep watch over things. I was the only one in the village of Tazmily who wasn't given a role in the new story. The sound of my bell served as a suggestion to keep everyone's fabricated memories from reverting. My name Leader comes from the word leader. No, that doesn't mean I was anyone special. It was just that I was particularly taller than all the others. So upon discussion, I was selected because it would be easier for me to stand out. Being so tall, people would want to come see me, you know. And so I was given the role of revealing these secrets when the time truly called for it. Everything so far has been those who lost everything. Although Tazmily exists in reality, it was originally created as part of a story. I know this may be difficult to believe, but do you understand so far? Let me also talk about Oso Castle. Apparently, long ago, a kingdom existed on this island centered around the King of Oso. However, when we arrived on the White Ship, the people of the kingdom were gone. It seems they had left the islands, fearing the dragon's eventual awakening someday. Before boarding the White Ship, Princess Kumatora was an infant who had lost her mother and father. Upon coming to these islands, she was given to the Magipsies to raise, and given the role of Princess of Oso Castle. Wes and Duster being her retainers was another part of the fabricated story. Oso Castle is one of the few and precious relics of the island's past. We crafted our story in haste so the people inside it have very little past or history. Have you noticed no one in Tazmily could talk about things from 100 or 1,000 years ago? In truth, we had wanted to create an entire plethora of myths and legends. But a story was made in such a hurry that we weren't able to. It's a real shame. I'm sure that much of what I'm saying you'd rather not hear. But it's the truth. Have you listened to everything so far? Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stinkbug? Truthfully, we had no idea how Tazmily Village would turn out, but things actually went rather well. The people who had arrived on the white ship had fully taken to their new identities. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning a lot today. They believed they had always lived together peacefully. It was when a person by the name of Porky stumbled upon these islands that everything started to go amok. It seems he used a time distorted machine to travel through time and space at will. Ah, you remember that machine he was in at the very end of Earthbound? He kind of disappeared after that. However, he was apparently shut out from all other times and spaces, and tumbled into this area of these islands. Even worse, he used his time distorted to bring many people from other eras here. So that explains how Dr. Andonets got here. The Pigmasts, as well as everyone in Newport City, were all brought here and brainwashed by Porky. This Porky fellow seems to view these islands as his own personal toy box, with which he can do anything he wants. He would take animals apart and recombine them to make creepy new chimeras. As a childlike dictator who began doing whatever he pleased, including building Thunder Tower and forming his own army. Porky eventually learned the White Ship's secret because of a traitor among the Magypsies. A traitor among the Magypsies? Uh-oh. Do you understand about the intruder known as Porky? This traitor was Lokria, the 7th Magypsy, and the only one you haven't met yet. Oh yeah, Lokria has never been with the other Magypsies. After Lokria joined forces with Porky, Porky learned about the White Ship people and the secret of the Sleeping Dragon. Porky decided to pull the needles to wake the dragon so he could use the power for himself. The dragon is the power of this very earth itself, you see. It's said that whoever pulls the sealing needles will become the dragon's master. However, only a very select few are capable of pulling the dragon's needles. Apparently, neither Magypsies nor Porky have the capability. Yet the needles are being pulled now. That means Porky is somehow controlling someone who can control the dragon's power. We have to put a stop to Porky's antics. If we don't, the world will be completely destroyed again. And it will spell a true end for everything. For Porky, that might be the ultimate pleasure, but we can't allow it to happen. We, the last handful of people there are, absolutely can't allow it to happen. Lucas, it seems you're a chosen one with the ability to pull the needle sealing the dragon away. You must pull the Dark Dragon's needle with your own hands, and pass your heart on to the dragon. Let this be my one and only order to you as your leader. Do you understand everything about the dragon's awakening? I hear that 6 of the dragon needles have already been pulled. Deep in the earth, the dragon is likely beginning to stir from its sleep now. Supposedly, the last needle is somewhere here in Newport City. Porky has been gathering everything that lives on these islands into Newport City to prepare for the final needle's pulling. It's possible that he's planning to hold one final twisted party. But now is our chance to change this looming crisis into a golden opportunity. All things may come to an end, or new and bountiful things may begin. Won't you like to help that happen? Lucas, you were once a weak, fragile boy, but now you've been given a tremendous role to fulfill. Now that you know everything, including everything I'm sure you'd rather not know, the time has come for you to save the future of all life as we know it. God won't make you bear more than you can carry. I'm sure you've heard that phrase before. Know that you aren't fighting alone. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, will lend you their support. That was a long story, but that is the end of everything I have to tell you. Do you understand it all? Only the mad gypsies really know the needle's locations, so I don't know where to find them. But from the way Porky and the others have been acting, I would say they're now very close to reaching the 7th needle. Please, Lucas, be the one who pulls the final needle. Porky issues his orders from the 100th floor of the Empire Porky building. Start by jumping into the fray and storming the building. After that, you can start looking for clues. It's been such a long time since I've spoken to anyone, and now I'm exhausted. This stink bug should remember everything I've just said. Take him with you. That way, if you happen to forget anything I've said here, you can ask him to repeat it. Will you go with them, Mr. Stinkbug? Well then, that was the definition of plot dump. That is... I can't even begin to go into all the theories and all the details of what he just said. So I hope you at least have some sort of tentative understanding of it all. Anyway, we can grab the stink bug, and he's put into your key item inventory, and I believe you can use him to access the story that you've just been told. Porky, yeah, okay. If your battles goes well, I'm sure I'll regain my freedom just as everyone else will. Be confident in yourself and go forth. Whew. My voice is kind of tired. I tried to do sort of a relaxing voice for him so I wouldn't have to strain my voice too much, but it just made me yawn a whole bunch. Pulling this rope would probably be extremely dangerous. Jeez. At least he has books. That was kind of whoever did that. But now what do we do? Alright, Duster leveled up. Again. What about Boney? Anyway, Kubator is poisoned, but I'm like right next to the hot springs, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, let's heal up. But yeah, just so you know, there is a good reason why there's a hot spring here, and why there's a save frog and a shop to buy items. Because getting out of the sewer is not going to be quite as easy as getting in. Anyway, I might as well get that other item. Now that I have a Boney here. I don't think I'll need the saltwater gun, but maybe. Because it's used on robotic enemies, it hurts them a lot. Alright, Lucas is level 54, and I need to go back to the hot springs after that, because Lucas is both nauseous and poisoned. Ooh, Kumatora 54. Boney 53. Yeah, this is definitely a very good place to level up. Alright, moving on. Let's not get attacked by all three of them at once again. The stair dark hole appears to lead to the movie theater. Oh, so this is how Boney got in. And we can't get through, so yeah, we can't go through that way either. Alright, come on. It's annoying that they have those three right there, especially considering something that's coming up. Alright, moving on from that. Uh-oh. Nui. That's what Nui. That's 1 Nui and 8 he's. Oh, what a pleasure it is to see you again. No, wait. Long time no see, Facade says. I say Nui to you, for I will now give you a thoroughly destructive damage. He goes on to say. I have been remade into an incredible, fiercely powerful and dangerous ultimate weapon. Therefore I will absolutely unquestioningly be victorious over you, is what Facade says. What's more, I will put an end to your tale. I will give you damage, and then provide you with even more damage until you are soundly defeated, is what Facade says. Now then, here I come. Nui-hee-hee-hee, nui-hee-hee-hee, nui-hee-hee-hee-hee-hee. The Zod is now ready to fight. Here he comes.